What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Off Balance. I am today joined by Valerio, second time in a row, and Pio via Skype from the dorms. Val from home, myself from home as well. We're a week now into the isolation phase. How you guys doing?
Val, you can go as a special guest.
Getting bigger, definitely lazier. It's a strange feeling.
Is it?
Yeah.
What about you, Pio?
Getting bigger too, man. So, been eating a lot of food.
Really?
Been training every day still, like lifting weights for now. I'm waiting. We're all waiting a bit of time before being able to train some jiu-jitsu all together, hopefully in small groups if that's possible. But for now, just lifting weight, eating food, getting fat.
Yeah. I hear you, man.
What about you, Taza?
Me, my weight's still pretty much relatively the same, man. I'm eating pretty healthy. My mom is cooking up a storm here every day, fresh meals, man. And then I've been training. I've been mixing it up. I've been doing different things, you know. Today I did a beep test. I went running, and I've been doing like different activities like skipping. Fucking next week I'm gonna start biking again. You know what I mean? Doing what I can from home with a kettlebell. I got a 45-pound kettlebell. Just doing a bunch of swings, bunch of Turkish get-ups home, trying to be extra slow and staying active. You know what I mean? But dude, today the beep test, like my cardio hasn't dropped that much. You know what I mean? Still got it. We're still there.
No, sure. I feel like 1 week's not going to make a huge difference yet. Like we said, we're 1 week in. Our last training session was like not too long ago, so shouldn't make a big difference. I feel if it takes like I don't know, like 4 or 5, 6 weeks and more, and we haven't rolled then, and we're not doing shit, then obviously it would take its toll. But like you said,
you underestimate the power
biking,
of diet and resolve.
Yeah,
I'm afraid to step on the scales actually.
Are you? Is it that bad? Yeah, you've puffed up a bit, Val. To be honest, I was. You're living up to that Humpty Dumpty nickname.
Yeah.
We're used to seeing Val with like no cheeks, and now he's like he has good amount of cheeks. Enjoying it, man. Val's always cutting weight because he's competing every fucking weekend. So good to see you.
That's the flip side.
Even in the middle of the week, he's competing.
Guys, I have a question for all of you guys. How the body feels?
Dude, I'm actually sore.
Are you?
Dude, my quads are sore. I'm doing like a bunch of L-sits. I'm doing a bunch of pistols. I'm doing a lot of like I had a pad, a Muay Thai pad. For some reason, I had a Muay Thai pad sitting around. I'm finding a lot of shit in my house that I was like, damn, that's sick. I have that. I can use it to train. You know what I mean? From the soccer days. So, you know, we're making the most out of it. I got a medicine ball that I'm sitting on right now. Actually, I use that. Cart passing drills. You know, things for the hammies. Staying active, man. Literally.
What about you, Val?
Yeah, I still train, but I have some. It happened to me before when I was sick for like over a week. I feel like because my body is under stress all the time, some muscles are tensed up, and that's a norm. So when they start to relax, some weird pains and aches come up in the places like lower back and so on. So it starts to unbend to before jiu-jitsu normal, you know. So that's what I feel.
That's so weird because I kind of feel the same sometimes. Actually, this week I've been feeling like, obviously I've been sore from my lifting, but like when I stopped jiu-jitsu, it's weird like how like some body parts like my shoulders and my lower back feel a bit tighter when I stop than when I'm like everyday training a bit.
Yeah.
What's up?
You guys want to hear something fun?
I thought you were about to say like it's just the everyday for you because of how stiff I am.
Well,
this is true,
but that's not what I was gonna say today, dude. So I was in the park, right? And you know, like it's pretty cold. You know what I mean? It's still like windy.
Yeah, it's still like -5.
I spent like a solid 2 hours outside under the sun, clear blue skies today. Beautiful. But at first my hands were freezing. But at the end, after the beep test, I was like sweating and everything. It was like the good old soccer days, man. You see, warm up, you're fine. You know what I mean? But then I went to do. I saw like there were swings at the bar where I was doing them, and then they wrapped up the swings so I could do pull-ups. So I was doing pull-ups, and then I was like, I'm gonna do some push-ups. And then I go to do push-ups, and then some old ass injury that I had, like a wrist injury. I remember it was at a Naga. I remember Gordon drove me like an hour deeper into New Jersey on a Saturday, and I did a Naga, and it was a guy from Ryan Hall's gym. I had Naga Expert Division. I had him in the Kimura trap, and somehow he did something. My wrist got stuck in some weird way, and like my hand was wrecked for like a month and a half. It
Dude,
was insane.
Ethan right now must be like,
it's karma.
Just feeling this and being like, "Oh, I'm so happy."
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. And then I call it the Krellinston curse. It's like from
what happened? You were doing a push-up?
I was doing push-ups, and then I put my hand. I was like, "Holy shit! I haven't felt that since the day that I've had that injury." So I started doing the stretches that the physio gave me to do for the wrist. But also, it's like, keep in mind, outside it's cold, right? So your joints get all like arthritis-y and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking
there, bro.
Yeah, the Kronston curse. This guy always finds a way, man. That big nose cunt. He always finds a way.
Oh man! So you stayed 2 hours outside. That's sick. It was beautiful today. It's actually still beautiful.
I did a bunch of things, man. Like I literally, I had so much energy. I'd go down and I have to do something. So I'd shadow box. Like when I used to box, I boxed for like a whole year, and I had like I used to do that shit seriously. I had a couple of amateur fights, and I used to shadow box, and it was like, oh, okay, boom, I can do that, stay in shape, because it's like different kind of cardio. One thing that you won't see me do is running distance, man. I can't do that. Like just run and like just go like for a long. I can't do that, man. No way. I could do that on a bike. I could do it all day.
I was about to say. That's why I'm excited to have the bikes. Like I got my bike today. Like my dad was brought me my bike because it was stored for winter, and so I'm excited to actually do distance on the bike, lose a bit of that fat.
Yeah, listen, man, I'm down. We should try to find a place where you could go for like proper like long rides out of the city, like for. I don't know, man. We should try to find something we could.
Before we're on complete lockdown, actually, because this might happen as well.
Complete lockdown. What does that mean?
It means that you will be forced to stay at home. So if you have no document or a real need to come out, you're gonna stay at home. That will happen to me.
Jesus, man. I think it's gonna hit New York before it hits us. That's for sure, though.
Yeah, New York is getting bad. You know what? Let's put it right there. We're talking about conspiration the other day. Look, this
conspiracy?
Conspiracy theory. So Taza's face right now. He loves it. I was about to say this is the way
for the French.
This is the way for the government to just figure out like a way to keep us inside and pass some new security bills. I'm gonna go with that right now. We're getting into
what security bills? Explain that. Explain that. What does that mean?
What I'm saying, like, let's say for the fun of the exercise right now, I'm saying that as a conspiracy, the government could be using what's happening with the virus to restrain some liberties from their people, like our rights to, I don't know, to assemble, our rights to go out and stuff like that. But obviously, I think we're in the middle of a crisis, obviously, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Taza's like, I don't understand.
You lost me, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I'm a little lost. Whatever. It's cool, man. We'll try to go on a ride on the bike, man. We'll try to get it done before the complete lockdown, before we're stuck home. That's gonna be rough, man. Being stuck home, like not even able to go to the park. That's a little rough, man.
I feel like I'll have to go out no matter what. No permit. Let's fucking do it. Let's disobey.
What do you need to get the permit?
I have no idea. Like we don't know because there's no lockdown yet, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm not sure if it's going to come to this, or if they're going to enforce it, and how they're going to enforce it, and what is going to be the response. Is going to be a fine, or they'll just shoot you at place.
Yeah. I know for a fact though that the government of Canada said I think they have a law now. The name of it changed in the 70s, but they have a law to pretty much do whatever they want. It's like a state of an emergency. They used it the last time they used it was like in the 70s when we had like a terrorist attack in Quebec, like the FLQ. Yeah, exactly. But they changed it. But they said they would use it actually.
So I'm following every day at 11 a.m. Our Prime Minister gives a talk. He comes out of his house and so actually he's been asked every day this question if he's willing to use the law. And for now, at least his formal position is he's refusing to use it. He says we have enough tools on provincial level to deal with it, and it's too much of it's a too big of a hammer to apply it at this point. So
yeah, but
at least he shows no intention to use it at this point. Hopefully.
Yeah, but I believe that if they put a lockdown, they'll have to use it because a citizen won't be happy about a full lockdown. So we'll see, obviously.
But actually, this law will allow them to enforce the lockdown on the federal level. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can go out on our bike and enjoy life a bit before that shit happens.
Exactly.
Do you think you'll get to that point where you can't even bike outside?
It could.
In Italy, this is the situation. So, from what I'm hearing, Great Britain is a few weeks behind Italy in terms of the virus spread and the casualties and everything. So they may apply it too. So we're gonna see the wave coming in. So we'll see.
Yeah,
I can't believe it.
Yeah, it's definitely something that could happen. Seeing what's happening everywhere, and Taza, you were talking about New York City right now. It's like it looks like a hotbed right now for the virus. So, and I think the mayor today said something like it's just gonna get worse. So he was like true to his citizen, just saying basically you guys are fucked.
So this is information that comes from any direction actually. So it's gonna get worse before it gets better. So there's no it's not gonna just get better from this point. It should get worse before it gets better. And
and I feel like a lot of people thought 2 weeks and we're fine. Everything's closing down for 2 weeks. Unfortunately, it's just gonna last longer. Just now in Quebec, and in Canada, I think at least in Quebec, the schools are closed until May 1st, right?
Yeah, for another month. Yeah.
Hey, kids must be buzzing right now. They must be having
parents must be. Man, I mean Val is obviously
Val's enjoying every second with the kids. I'm sure, right?
I'm sure.
I do.
Yeah,
I do a lot.
Yeah,
but
sure.
I'm not
you have the chance of being able to work from home too.
Yeah.
What are you eating the most, Val? What are you eating? What did you eat last night that made you say that was a little bit too much? Come on, tell me. There's one thing.
If I open my eyes, I see food in front of me. I just grab it. No questions asked. That's it.
Tell us. What was it? Me last night? It was cereals, man. I don't know. I was just craving that stuff really bad.
Potato chips, I think, is a big one at night.
Humpty Dumpty.
And Doritos cheese flavored.
Let's go.
The Eastern European guy is like, what do you crave? Potatoes.
Actually, Belarusians, they call there's a nickname for Belarusians actually, based on potato.
All right. Guys, go get yourself a bag of Doritos. Live in the Val lifestyle. The chili flavor, recommended by Val. They should have a Valerio stamp of approval on it with your face on it, just giving a thumbs up.
Before and after the lockdown.
Before Val with his mean mug, after Val with a thumbs up and a big smile on his face. Just the one we have right now. Make sure to go check it on YouTube, guys. Val has the biggest smile on his face right now.
Oh. Dude, I have a
Oh, dude.
confession. And the first thing I did when I heard I was quarantined at home is like I bought a fucking 2 liter of ice cream, man. I
You
was
fat cunt.
yeah. I had to do it. It's almost done in a
Yeah,
week.
man. Jesus. But dude, like honestly, I went to the today. I dropped my sister off the supermarket. I didn't even get out of the car. But what's it called? I went to the supermarket yesterday. Man, the place is packed, jam packed. People are having a party at the supermarket, man.
That's the only place they can.
They had Missy Elliott playing "Let Me Blow You." Dude, some good music. And people just like it was a party. I'm telling you.
You know what's funny is I was reading an article like the police is enforcing now. They're like going at people's house or like places if you're more than like 4, 5, or 6, and they just break off. Like you're not allowed to assemble anymore, right?
That's
Something
crazy.
like that. So, but like obviously in the
Where'd you see that on the Onion?
Yeah, of course. That's where I take my news.
You follow the you follow the Onion on Twitter or what?
Absolutely, I do actually.
It's the best.
No, but seriously, in Quebec City, they started enforcing that shit. And you know what's funny is like, obviously, you guys know where I live in the dorms.
In the crusty dorm.
Actually, not bad, man. I just cleaned it up today. It looks pretty good. Come see my floor, man. It's
no, been waiting too.
All right, so our neighbors, you're gonna love this.
You're shy, man. That place is crusty.
Our neighbor, what's that?
No, go on.
So I was saying our neighbors are actually like kind of a weird church, you know. I don't know like what's going on, but it's like it's not a like regular church. It's people that assemble and they sing loud and all that stuff and whatever. They're doing their things very loud on Sunday. And today they were a bit, but I was thinking these guys if they keep going with their sound system and their party, maybe I'll have to rat them out to to the police.
Dude, I think if there's a time to do it, now it is. Now's the time to do it, man.
Yeah, definitely. They've been quiet all week, but really, man, they're crazy.
Oh, what do you hear? Oh, happy day. Is that what you wake up to?
No, unfortunately, I would love it, but they're screaming. It's like 2 or 3 people at the same time screaming some weird stuff like on top of each other, and it looks like an exorcism almost. So it's actually no fun, and we're sharing like the same wall. So I gotta say, I love having my headphones like noise canceling on Sunday morning. God bless.
You should wrap up some tape before you go to sleep.
Listen, by the time we're like 2 weeks in this quarantine, I'll probably send you a picture of like just paper around my like plastic paper around my headphones. Me Sunday morning.
Looking good, losing your mind. No, but dude, I don't think they should be having their little parties on Sunday anymore.
No, I agree, man. I think it's
their little. Yeah, maybe save it for when we make it to the other side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm saving this ammo to if they assemble next Sunday, they'll.
You should have already called somebody, man. I were you, man, I'd be on that shit right away. I'm like, there's something going on, and you guys need to come right now. I'm afraid.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It basically just happened. I was like, I'm gonna let it run like one day. There weren't like too many people. Like usually they're like 60, 80 person, but I think they were like 5 or 6, like probably doing a live feed for their people at home. I don't know. Facebook Live, you know what? The church are actually doing Facebook Lives right now. So,
bro, some people are making a killing from this freaking.
There's always a way, man.
There's always a way, man. But dude, some things like I hear like when you get your food delivered, there's an option now where you don't even make contact with the guy; they just drop it off.
Yeah,
that's pretty sick.
As long as your driver's not spitting on your box. Oh my god!
Yeah, that'd be madness, man. That'd be crazy.
No, but you know what? What I'm surprised is like how like everybody. Well, I'm not really surprised. Like everybody on social media are like coming together and like putting a lot of free content out there for everyone. Taza, you got your DVD, leg lock DVD for free, right now.
Yeah, the leg lock DVDs for free, guys. Just message. What was it again? Support at grapplearts.com. Message me when you hear this. Val's gonna post this. I don't know when. When it comes out, it'll still be on. I'll make sure it's still on. You just let me know. Tell me you heard it on the podcast and that you want a free copy of my DVD. It's got the lingo. It's got the the main things we pretty much all use in competition: leg entanglements, transitions, one to the other. And yeah, I think if you guys were to want to buy another one of my DVDs, this one would be a good one to start with. So definitely check it out. It's free. Just check it out.
Yeah, it's pretty cool right now. Like if you have a buddy to work on, like like just grab your wife or your kids.
Grab your sex doll or something. Yeah, that's it.
Anything with a pair of legs, and then just practice your braking mechanics.
Yeah, that's it. But I'll be doing some breakdowns of my matches, the good ones, the bad ones, the losses, the wins. Because dude, that's the best way for me to kind of be able to measure my progression also with the time, be able to compare one match with the other and then see the things that I still do and I do differently. Well, I don't know. It's just a way to fill up my time, I feel. Anything else? Yeah, dude, like if people want to send me their matches like or a sequence to break down, that's something I was doing during surgery and people were benefiting from it. So I'm also available to do that if people want. Now's the time, man, to do these kind of things, right?
Actually, it will be fun to every episode like this we record to do a prediction when it's gonna over, and see how far we are off our predictions. What do you think, guys?
What do you mean predictions for what?
Yeah, when we're gonna be back to normal training in the gym?
Well, listen, we ordered mats. I don't know when we're gonna use them, but we were thinking after the 14 days. PO, myself, we are probably gonna like start drilling again. I don't know, PO. What do you think?
So yeah, like to answer that question, well, just to go with what you just said, basically next Friday I should have mats at my place. I'm gonna set up like a place to drill, to roll a bit. It's gonna be like obviously close to like people I know, like Taza, because we arrived in Montreal at the same time. We know like 2 weeks, okay, no symptoms, then we can roll together.
We were in Flushing at the same time in that crusty neighborhood. No offense, we love you guys, but damn.
As far as gyms, like big gyms and like the regular schedule will be back, I feel like I don't want to be pessimistic, but I feel like maybe mid-May, like it's hard to say, man. It really depends how it plays out here. Maybe June, like I know like for TriStar, because it's close, the same fashion as any other gym. They're going with what's happening with the schools, So for now, the next time it's going to be May 1st. But obviously, if we're not done with that crisis by May 1st, it's going to still be close. So what do you think, Val?
So I hope it's going to be sooner, but I've been also watching some reports from China as well. The guys who went through the peaks and lows of the situation already. So after 3 months of the lockdown, complete lockdown, they started to open up, and the gyms, what they do, they don't do normal classes yet after 3 months. They do kind of privates, and you have to have like house release, and on the entrance they check the fever, like the temperature and everything. So after 3 months of the whole situation, they're still in kind of semi-operational mode. So I think that's gonna be the case probably here as well.
Yeah, that's tough. I kind of agree with you. Obviously, like I don't think it's gonna take Obviously, it's not taking 2 weeks. Whoever is thinking that is lying to themselves. There's ways to still get better. Like we said, like Val, you get to train with your family, try some stuff out with your wife. Obviously, that she's training too. She's a purple belt, so which is great.
I'm
Me and
super
Taza
lucky.
will probably be
I'm
training.
super happy.
Yeah.
I can still train. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like a lot of people will figure out a way to like keep training a bit, but it's not going to be the same as like when you arrive and there's a class of 50 people like and more on the mats, and you can pick any partner you like. We're all going to miss that. I'm actually already missing it so much, but there's a way to get better on the side.
Listen, man, it's just going to make people appreciate it when it comes back that much more. Absolutely. We'll have something to remind these people, like, and us, when we get when we take shit for granted. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You look at your,
Yeah, I agree, man. I'm thinking, it's a good time to maybe learn a new skill or learn about something new. What you guys have thought about that, or you guys are thinking about maybe picking up anything? It could
League
be
of Legends.
Yeah, Val has so many skills already at such a high level that he's like, the new skill I want to learn is like how to be better at video games.
To be honest, what I'm going to try to do, what I feel like doing is, sorry. Well, what I tried to do, actually, I tried to film myself doing the workout, but I'm just so terrible at these things. Like, I went to review what I filmed, and then while I was walking, the camera was like filming from down up. So all you could see like was basically what was inside my nose. And like, just like, like, it was so bad. I did it. It was bad. At some point, the camera. Yeah, where's Ethan?
It can be a niche, actually. Everybody does a normal filming, beautiful looks and all.
Yeah, I just should have held it a little bit higher, so I got to do it again another time. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to edit some videos just to let people know how we're staying in shape, how we're keeping, the cardio up, how to keep the strength there, so when you get back, you don't have that much to regain. If you're healthy and you're strong and your joints are still there, then it's not going to take that long to get back into it. I'm telling you, man. When I came back from surgery, it was just a matter of, there was also the matter of fear, like being afraid of being in certain positions because of the graft and everything. But physically speaking, it wasn't that hard. So you stay in shape, you stay strong, you keep your hips in check, you keep your core activated and whatnot. I think it'll be a lot faster to get back into it than if you didn't do anything during that time off. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. Like, I don't think having that time, it's not like vacation right now, right? Like, obviously, like our schedule is a bit more like we can be a bit more chill, but at the same time, it's like I feel like you owe it to yourself, especially if it's your line of work, like jiu-jitsu is your line of work. You owe it to yourself to stay in shape, try to like, break down some stuff or watch some tape or, stay in the game a bit, and everybody's in this together at the end of the day.
Yeah. No, I think it's good to do. You don't have to do the same thing every day. And then the most important thing is to do what you feel like doing that day. If you're like, you don't have to force yourself. Like, if we're not training, we're not like doing a full class what we're used to do. May as well do something you enjoy. Like if you feel like skipping, you feel like biking, you feel like shadow boxing, you feel like, I don't know, doing some yoga. So many things you can do to stay in shape.
Especially there's no competition coming up for no one. So it doesn't matter like being like, like at the peak right now. It's not the time to peak right now.
No, man. It's a good time to actually like gain strength. Dude, I literally I had an injury in my foot. I've been doing something from the saddle where I hiked up on top, and at some point somebody's hip fell so my foot, the side of it, his whole weight fell into it. So I had like kind of a mini fracture in my foot, and it's healing up. Honestly, for me, it couldn't have happened at a better time, man. Honestly, if I had to pick time, now's a good one, to be honest.
Well, I remember you were saying you wanted to take like kind of a, one week off, like or just after like those comps, because like just to let your body heal, and it's something that most athletes in jiu-jitsu don't really do because we don't have off season, right?
Never.
So it sounds stupid, but it happens at the right time for you. And I feel like for me, it sucks. I wanted to compete so bad, but at the same time, you gotta make the most of it. Everybody has to make the most of it.
You haven't competed since, when's the last time you hit the comp?
Oh.
Where?
Worlds.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So remember, like Worlds, we competed
No gi.
together, and then
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna take like a month or two off just to like get better and like because I did a lot of like major IBJJF in a row. So I was like, I wanted to get back into sub only and like change my game a bit. And
Yeah.
I feel like when you don't compete, it's fun because you can try shit out more in the gym.
Yeah.
And then I went to compete with you guys at the Quintet Parabellum Quintet, and I got hurt like 5 days before, exploded my
Yeah.
elbow, which
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
doing great now. Obviously, it's like
Obviously.
it's resting up, and I'm doing my physio, and everything feels like brand new. So
There you go. My legs feel like fucking like I feel like a horse. I feel like I'd ran a fucking marathon right now.
good.
So that's something I haven't felt in a while. So dude, yeah, there's definitely a lot of positives to be taken from that. Man, honestly, the weather here, like it could have been worse, man. It could have been like in November when like the weather's shit and it's starting to become cold and everybody's fucking miserable. You know what I mean? Now, like at least the weather was sick today. We're in Montreal, guys, so like it's still a bit cold and we're still like kind of escaping winter right now. So happy days.
Beautiful weather still. Like it's sunny, and the only thing is hopefully it doesn't go through like the summer because we want to enjoy summer in Montreal a bit, right? Or wherever wherever you are.
Dude, I'm telling you, we should. I mean, unless it's complete lockdown for 6 months, at some point, we should try to find a place where you could go ride like outside the city, the bike. You know what I mean?
I have so many spots, man, for us like to go and with Jocelyn too. Like we'll figure it out. Val, do you own a bike?
Yeah, I do. And I have like
you should
a
come ride
MTB,
with us, man.
so it's not
Not the
athletic.
That will be the guy with the big ass camera biking on one hand, going as fast as us.
That would be sick. But yeah, we'll find some space, maybe outside, right? Enjoy the time there.
You guys own road bikes?
Training schedule? I have a road bike. Yeah, I think Taza is the same, right?
Yeah, I'm getting a pretty sick road bike delivered from one of my buddies here. Shout out to my buddy Eli for hooking it up. Sick bike, bro. We'll be able to go on sick ass rides.
I can't wait.
Cruise.
Yeah, Val, I was wondering what's your training schedule like every day? Like what does it look like? Because you have access to your gym, right?
Yeah. So I start by carb loading in the morning.
What do you do?
I carb load as much as I can. And then,
carb loading?
Yeah. So when we come to the gym, usually what we do is a little workout. I do some weights, body weight exercises, and then we drill a bit. Me and Jenna, some kids, they drill some wrestling too, and some jiu-jitsu. We roll a little. That's kind of it.
You guys lift weights before you roll?
Yeah, I do the warm up and everything. Then, yeah.
All right. I see. That's good, man. At least you're still hitting the mats, man. I haven't touched the mats. I haven't felt mats in a while. Madness.
I can't just to be a bit back to the normal, at least.
Yeah, listen, man. Let's say this goes on for like 10 years. We'd have to, like, I would have to. I don't know, man. I'd have to switch careers, maybe, man. You know what I mean? If this were to go like for a lot longer.
What would you learn?
I'd go back to dishwashing, man.
Have to survive in the woods. I think if it goes on for 10 years, it's gonna be other type of problem. I don't think we're gonna be chatting over Skype.
I'll grab some girl. I'll go buy a cow. I'll go build a house in like a farm or like in the woods or something, and then that's it, man. Start from scratch. Buy 2-3 cows, man. Bring them up to, I don't know, somewhere where it's not too cold. Go down to like, I don't know, Mexico or something.
Costa Rica.
With the cow or
with the
cow.
Yeah.
I'll ride on the cow. We'll just walk there.
I don't think it's gonna go fast.
It's gonna be a strong cow, bro. It's gonna be some good ribeye on that.
Oh man. Yeah. No.
I don't know.
We're joking about it, but obviously it's gonna last a bit. But I think if we all stay in good spirits, man, it's gonna go by.
What do you think? Do you think we're pushing it? You and I training after 14 days?
No, I think we just got to take the measure that so I have an idea in mind. It's basically limited, like having a limited group of person. So let's say me and you, maybe we had a buddy like Donald or something. Let's say you can't be too many guys, and then if you train together, it's all right. But if someone ever like shows symptoms of anything, well, you got to stop training and you got to quarantine again. You know what I mean? So
I have an idea.
what's up?
Instead of doing that, why are we going to train with 3 different people and you can train with just one person? You pick one person. And then, listen, another group can use the mats at different times, but you got to clean the mats before or after. You know what I mean? Maybe that's safe, and then you can't train at the same time. Because why do you want to condense it? 4 people in one place. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. I agree. I think that's another good option. I don't see the problem training, let's say, with you like every day, and it would be a good thing anyway because
I'd be down, man. Yeah, but we're the same weight too. We're the same size. I was also thinking. I mean, I know it's a little cold, but I don't know. Maybe I'm pushing it a bit. But the mats, taking them to like a synthetic soccer field, for example, and you can, because we got puzzle mats, right? You take it there. It's open air, and then we're just drilling takedowns. We don't have to finish them. We don't have to finish them hard. You can drill takedowns. You can drill, I don't know, some transitions. You can do some back situations, some armbar situation. Shit that doesn't take too much room. You know what I mean? You're not going to be scrambling. We're not. We know how to control ourselves too. You know what I mean?
I think in a couple of weeks we'll be able, like, it's going to be warm enough for us to go in the park on some days when it's like.
Even if it's not like hot, I'm telling you, once you warm up, your hands get warm, your feet get warm. You don't feel cold anymore.
I mean, we've been through gyms during winter. We know how like cold it can be, right? So,
dude, I remember going to Poland once, and when I was training with Wardzinski, I stayed at his gym. Dude, it was so I could like, they would start running. I like, how you guys running right now? I can't even move my feet. It's so cold. Holy shit. Like, but once you start to move, man, after you don't even feel cold. Fine, you know what I mean? We should do that. Yeah, I mean, it's just more air. It's open. It's less us like sweaty touching shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely. That could be a nice option. I'm down for it. I'm up for it.
Yeah, listen, like if we get in the habit of using parks, what's going to happen when parks are going to be full? People are going to see us training Jiu-Jitsu. Boom. Now people are like, what are they doing? And now people are getting into Jiu-Jitsu thanks to us. What do you think, Val?
And then
let's buy a portable
and arrest us because we're too close to each other.
Yeah, we'll get like a portable grill, buy some lamb chops, boom, have like food, have like a lemonade stand.
I'm down.
Just boom, drop some beats.
Business right there.
Yeah, you can do it, man. Listen.
So when you're in between rounds, you got to go and sell lemonade. That's
you got to go sell lemonade, flip the steak, and then you're back on. No, but for real, we should consider training like in a park also, where it's open, it's less crusty. Yeah, man, you know what I mean? Cause yeah, man, I think that's a better idea instead of doing it closed in a house where people are going to be living and it's like sweat. You want to air out that area. How are you going to do that? It's for you, man. You're the one who's going to be inhaling that stuff meanwhile they have that exorcism scene going on next door.
Like I said, if we're like eliminating to a group of like you and me or something like that, like 2 people at a time, it's not bad. And if it's outside once it get a bit warmer and dry, then I'm all up for it, man. It would be fun.
Dude, when it's sunny outside, it's not that cold. I'm telling you, it's the wind that fucks you up. So when it's not windy, I mean, I'm obviously not asking you to do when it's raining. You know what I mean?
No, sure.
Imagine that'd be crazy. Man, madness. But I mean, it wouldn't be that weird either when it's raining because, man, mats get slippery as hell. I mean, not the ones at Henzo's. The ones at Henzo's are really nice, but say like the old mats at Henzo's, the old school.
Oh yeah,
bro. Like it was a slippery mess. And then like if it's raining, the mats are slippery. It's like actual training. You know what I mean? Because that's what you're used
to. Training in the rain right away. It's not gonna happen.
It's good for your immune system, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, let's just go out and train in grocery stores while people are just doing their. I mean, might as well.
Yeah, and then to stay cool, what we'll do, we'll open all the doors of the fridges, and then we'll like grapple in between the doors. You know what I mean? It's like separating the mats.
Sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, let's do it. Be sick.
Oh man!
It'd
All right,
be sick,
boys.
man.
How long we've been going on for?
Let
Like
me check.
good 40 minutes.
43 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah,
43
nice.
minutes. Yeah, dude. What we're hitting a point where what's it called? The I wouldn't say productivity levels, but I feel like everything that I'm doing is like just a little bit slower than usual. You know what I mean? Just like a split second. Everything like is like a, you know what I mean? A fraction of a delay, a second delay. You know?
There might be a reason for
you mean
this.
right now?
No. That's not the reason you're thinking. Val.
Oh yeah. I'm with
telling
Val
you.
this one.
What you guys are just like, what is there to do? Like, why would you rush to do anything? You know what I mean?
No, I agree. Like obviously I've been waking up so late, like sleeping more, which is great.
Oh yeah, dude.
I enjoy. Like
I'm having these naps, these naps, like the 2-hour naps when it's like the lights are still up, the whatever you're watching is still rocking. You just pass out, you wake up 2 hours later, you're like, damn, where did that come from? One of those.
Yeah. No, it's good, man. It's like I still like I'm trying to do some stuff like to keep my mind occupied and my body occupied, but I haven't felt rush for anything.
For me,
Are you still using that vitamin D light?
Absolutely. Look. Oh, dude, I have a habit.
Oh my god, man.
I do with my coffee. I take that light straight to my eyes, like this.
Oh yeah, enjoy that coffee, baby. What a lovely coffee.
And then I go walk outside because it's been nice. So I go and have a...
Yeah, there are quite a few positives. One of the weirdest one I have is the anxiety levels. Like with normally I have a lot of things going on that in my control, so I have to worry about all of this. Now, a bunch of things are out of my control completely, so I have much less stress.
Well, does that mean you're controlling too many things, Val? Is that what you're trying to say?
I try to probably, yeah. But no, I don't control anything.
Dude, it's true, man. It's true. Sometimes it's good to just let go and just kick it.
Yeah. You guys should like we said, we just gotta be as positive as possible. Like,
are you
not gonna freak out? Yeah.
I'm just like I don't know what to watch. Like I just always go to tape. I'm just always watching Jiu-Jitsu. Like if I don't know what to watch, that's what I'm putting on. What is your go-to thing to watch? What do you guys like go to after you're done watching wrestling, gi, no gi? You know what I mean? At some point you did you watch pretty much what you gotta watch, for the day.
Yeah. For myself, I don't know, like since it's the first, like usually I don't watch a lot of movies or TV shows in the last like couple of years. I always find a hard time like saying, okay, like I need to focus on a movie for 2 or 3 hours, it's usually I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to go to bed. But lately I have so much time that at night I've been putting on movies and stuff that I wouldn't listen or I wouldn't watch usually. I'm just enjoying it, man. Anything, I go on Netflix and I'm trying stuff out.
You're that guy on the couch with Domino's and like a big bottle of soda, and is that you right now?
No, it's no.
What are you eating? Oatmeal?
No oatmeal. I had a lot of oatmeal, but that's when we won't have any fucking food left. Then I'm gonna make sure I have my oatmeal. No, I've been lucky, man. My girl has been coming to my house and cooking some amazing meals, so I got that going for me. Yeah, we did the other day like some chicken cacciatore. Oh, cacciatore. with some gnocchi in the butter, so it was pretty good. Pretty fat, but pretty good.
Yeah, you fat fuck eating that food.
Can't complain, man.
Yeah, no, it was good. I got the homemade Middle Eastern restaurant like right 2 feet away from here, so it's been good. It's been healthy too, man. It's like just goes right through you, so I'm happy with that.
I was talking about skills. I feel like right now is a good time to pick up cooking. If you guys don't know how to cook, it's the best time to do it.
Listen, man, I'll leave that up to her. I'm gonna try to pick up some different things. You know what I mean? Listen, me, like, to survive, I'm just gonna do the strict minimum with food, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I know how to cook a steak. I can make some potatoes, make a salad. That's it. I'm good. I can, like, boil eggs. You know what I mean? I can do the basics. That's good enough.
You got it.
I don't need to cook myself a chicken tikka masala. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try to focus on something that could be useful. You know what I mean?
Well, it depends. It depends. Like if you like food and you can and you want to cook for yourself, it's a good time to do it. Definitely.
But I mean, like, why would I spend like 4 hours doing work on a dish when somebody can do it for me? Like, why would I want to learn that?
I mean, that's the thing. I wish my mom was next door, but she's not. So there's that, ragazzi.
There's that fucking paisan.
Oh
no, man. I should probably ask for some pointers. But yeah, dude, I'm blessed with that. I'm very grateful. I haven't spent time home in a long time, so it's actually refreshing. Yeah, dude, loving it. I mean, I hope obviously the training part is good, but it also puts things in perspective, man. This whole epidemic, how we live in a bubble, and then there are other things that matter that we don't think about on a daily basis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it sucks you out of your jiu-jitsu bubble, and then you start to look and start to think about things differently. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And there's so many people out of work that are living kind of the same thing of us, but differently. So everybody's on the same page right now.
A lot of people are affected, you know, and then I think it's it's got pros and cons, definitely, for sure. Yeah. It's not all bad. Yeah, definitely from a business perspective, it sucks, but a lot of people are in this together, you know.
Yeah, we'll work it back up. It's gonna come back.
For shizzle, man. Yeah, I've been getting in the car sometimes, and I just drive around the city. Gas is super cheap. There's nowhere to go. Just drive around the city, man. You know what I mean? Humpty Dumpty, I'm gonna drive by your house and just honk, pop up, just come out the window, just say hi, just wave at me.
Social distancing.
Yeah. just honk at Humpty Dumpty. It's nice, man. Little drive around the city. Montreal's a pretty sick city, especially when there's no traffic around. You know, it's a cool drive. Yeah. It's a cool drive around the city, man.
Well, soon we'll be able to do it on bike now. So.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure, we'll be able to do it on bikes. The weather's gonna be sick. Dude, if you can come back with cardio of a fucking, I don't know, a 400-meter Olympic runner, like, you think that's not gonna be good for your jiu-jitsu to have that kind of cardio on you? Sure. It's gonna be good, man. There's things you can do to be better when you get back on the mats, have better cardio, better conditioning, and drilling the little things like breaking mechanics, drilling some new transitions, doing some positional training. Now, because you're gonna be training with the same person, you can't just do rounds. You can't. You know what I mean? You got to diversify it a bit. Now's the time to, have like a back and forth with your partner, talk about what you want to work on, what you want to drill it, try it, debrief, start, try again. You know what I mean? Now's the time to really, it's very, you have to think on your own kind of thing.
Yeah, good time to do some live situation too. Like, put yourself in those situations you want to work on and just work them until it's done.
Yeah, brainstorm some ideas. We used to do that a lot before we knew about Henzo's. You know what I mean? Dude, there's so many things you can do with what you have. With very little, you can do so much. You know what I mean? You just got to keep an open mind to it and have the enthusiasm. Just try to fire yourself up and do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's funny you're saying that, like, about before we had Henzo's, how we had to figure it out by ourselves, right? Like, with people like together, just having that enthusiasm you're saying of saying, okay, like, I want to get better, so I grab my partners I know and I try to make my drill and my situation better and try to troubleshoot stuff. That's
for sure, man. Like, I mean, listen, is it the best way to do it? Like, am I telling you, like, I wouldn't rather be in a room filled with fucking like roles, like on a day at Henzo's you can have Craig, Gary, Gordon, You could have Nikki same day in a row. Like you could have all these different feedbacks and reactions and things to your game. So obviously the rate that you're going to get better at, even if you train once every 3 days there, is going to be way more than if you train, I don't know, like twice a day with the same person. I think, I don't know, because you guys are going through a couple of things here and there, whereas when you're training in the gym, it's a lot of like actual life training. You know what I mean? I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
But definitely, you can still do a lot of progress. Yeah, you could definitely make a lot of progress being just with somebody else and then wanting to work on a specific skill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can start in 50-50, play from there. You can start from the saddle. You can start from neutral ashi. You can start from turtle. I mean, it could get a little scrambly, but it's still a good one. You can start from close guard. It's not that crazy. There are a lot of, like, basically what we do at Henzo's, man, think about how full the mats are sometimes at your gym and how much space you have, and you still don't run into anybody. That's the same thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, so exactly. There's definitely ways to do it. There's definitely ways to improve. You just got to want it. Don't want it, fam. Exactly. Yeah, don't want it. You got to want it, man. I've been getting in touch with a lot of friends from back in the past, like not past, but like from like just getting in touch with friends that I haven't talked to in a long time, people that I haven't heard from in a while. Now, it's just super, everybody's home doing nothing.
It's the time to do it.
Yeah, it's super easy to reach out to people, family from back home. Like,
make sure a lot of everyone and everything is going fine for everybody.
Yeah. Shout out those of you who are still training. Shout out to you guys. Living la vida loca, madness.
Enjoying it.
Yeah, dude, enjoying it. But yeah, it's crazy. It's insane, like how fast that shit came up. I never saw that one coming, man. To go from being pissed about they canceled my comp to shit, I'm stuck in my room for I don't know how long. That shit went fast, man.
To be honest, I kind of saw it coming, but when it hits you though, it's like it hits you hard. Like reality is you get a real check. A real reality check.
Yeah, you got a reality check, baby. That's it.
Yeah, but we'll keep running the podcast for you guys. Like with Skype, we'll have some people on the Skype too. So it's gonna still be running.
For sure, I
for you and for us as well. Like the SIM card, the chat.
Oh yeah, keeps us sane.
Yeah, what's it called? We got people like Michael Perez that want to get on the podcast. There's Michael Zenga is really down to get on it, and many, many others. So stay tuned. We're going to be doing some breakdowns. You guys can let us know what you want to hear, what you want to see. If you like it, you don't like it, and that's it. For us, this is our time to, give back however way we can, and that's it. From our rooms, do what we can. You know what I mean?
And if you guys have some questions, like feel free. It's a time for us to answer, obviously. So
if you guys want to learn how to make his pasta with whatever sauce he made, just we'll have a video tutorial about how to do that too.
I'll do a breakdown with like arrows pointing at the gnocchi in the butter.
But wait, did you guys get a new fridge at the dorms?
No, our fridge started working again out of nowhere.
Oh, really? It just started working all of a sudden? Yeah. Tell them the story. You guys had a fridge that wasn't working, and then you guys were using the fridge for beers, right?
Yeah, it's a little NUS fridge for like a commercial fridge.
Yeah.
And then suddenly our main fridge started working again, so everything's fine here.
Did somebody give it a knock or something, or just out of the blue?
No, I came back from traveling one day and I opened it up and I was like, this is pretty fresh in there. So I stored my food there, and it's been going on for a couple of months.
That's crazy. Fucking somebody's watching, man. Somebody's watching is like, man, this guy's gonna need a fridge soon.
Yeah, dude. If you guys have a fridge, send it my way, and I need a washer too. So
no, the washer and the domes broke.
No, so my we have a dryer in here in the apartment, but at the dorms on the other side. So here, for people listening, I'm in an apartment, but it's like at TriStar, but it's like a whole apartment itself. But there's the
baby.
dorms too. It's not exactly the dorms, but the dorms, they have a washer. So I just walk there and wash my stuff and bring it to dry at my place after. So all is good.
Get some of that TriStar cocktail, baby. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Some, baby.
All right, guys, should we wrap this up?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Up to you. We can wrap this up if you want, man.
Yeah, I think we've been going for a good hour something. So I feel like we went over. We're gonna do some updates. Like Taza said, we're gonna have some people on. Val, like we said, it's the second time we get him on the screen. So you guys are more than lucky. It's a crisis time. You can tell if he's getting on the screen. So
gonna see the shape change.
Yeah, just
dude,
like
for real, man. For real, you're blowing up, man. That's insane. I've never seen you like that. You're chubby. You're like, I want to pinch your cheeks right now, man.
I'm on the go.
Yeah, I want to pinch your cheeks and I'll just fucking grab it. like you stuffed your face with a bunch of food.
Yeah. Enjoy it, Val.
Val, go in, brother.
I'll try.
Go in. Get in there.
So yeah, we'll get some guests next week. We'll have some more people on. So guys, stay tuned. Send us questions.
I'm probably gonna try to be doing calls like on the daily, man. On the daily, call somebody, reach out to somebody, and then man, if it's good, we'll post it. If it's not, man, I'll save it for the archives, man, one day.
There you go. Yeah.
All right, guys. Without any further ado, I know you guys have a lot of things to do probably right now. Probably not actually. So let's move on to the Sapaharchi. The fourth section. Pino's excited to go play his Mario Kart or whatnot. So first up, I wanna thank our first sponsor, guys. Scramble Canada. We got a store that you can't visit right now, unfortunately. You can visit online, scramblestuff.ca online. Guys, if you've been traveling and you know your clothes, you're not too sure about them, you know you gotta wash them maybe in the TriStar dorms washer, and you need some new drip, you know, hit up, you know, get some new gear. Scramble Canada, quality. Buy it once. Coronavirus souvenir that will last you.
I say, it's very comfortable. So right now, if you need, because every day is pajama day, right? Right now, so you're stuck at home, so you gotta wear jogging pants and sweatshirt. So it's the time to buy.
Not only that, if you want to transition from like the phase where you're like, all right, chilling home to like, oh, you got the munchies, need to go grab milk or I don't know something, you could switch to like grocery mode, quick, go back and forth, and then you just, you know, you're back cruising home. So check them out, guys. Do we have still any gear, any sweatpants in stock, Valerio? Any hoodies in stock?
A little,
guys. Get them while they're there. You know, you never know. You might run out of toilet paper. You might need some clean clothes. You know, cut them up into little squares and use it for whatever you need. You never know. You could use it for that as well. Next up, Mizu Studio. Guys, Mizu Studio right now being shut down. Make sure to support. Check them out. Give them a follow. Tell one friend about it. Guys, we're in this together. The whole community. Boom. Why are you laughing, man? What? Guys, I miss the days, man, where we could just fucking promote the fuck out of the open mat, the classes, the family-run gym. But it's still there, guys. It's gonna be there once you make it to the other side. We're still gonna be there. The gym's gonna be there. The high-level training's gonna be there.
I was looking at his watch. He's like, yeah, it's still gonna be there.
It's still gonna be there, guys.
Sure, it's still gonna be there, man.
Stay ready, stay healthy. Speaking of staying healthy, if you guys have any injuries, any Krellenstein curses coming up that are haunting you from the past, go check them out, guys. If you've been traveling, make sure you stay home for at least 2 weeks before you hit them up. They're not taking anybody that has you dirty bastards. If you're trying to go there before 2 weeks, stay home. All right. Who else do we got? We got Roll Forever, Betty. Guys, thank you, Betty, for supporting us, helping us get mats for training. And that's about it, man. Guys, from the bottom of my heart, I miss you.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see you guys again. PO will debrief after 2 weeks to see what the deal is with training. Val, my man, in my heart. My heart. Guys, if you got any questions, you can reach Leclerc BJJ on Leclerc BJJ,
Instagram.
I guess. Val, hit him up on Mizu, myself, Taza. That's it. We got Facebook too, YouTube. Guys, do us a favor. Tell one friend about us. Just one. Yo, check this out. Listen to this. You like this? Boom.
Tell your parents about it.
Tell them about it. Literally, this is the time to listen to us ramble. And then check the YouTube version too. You can see Val's transformation every couple of days. You see where the pierogies are going. Humpty Dumpty, Leclerc, BJJ. We're going to wrap this up, guys. Thank you for tuning in. P.O., my man, we'll talk soon. Val, safe. Sure. Say hello to the fam. And make sure you cover your face with your elbow when you cough. And much love.
See you guys.
Safe in it.
All right.